Hello everybody, Mr. Rome here. Welcome back to the Insula Populi Megacampaign in Europa Universalis 4. In the last episode, we got called to arms again by Ilkhanate again, this time against the Eastern Roman Empire, which actually wasn't a terrible thing because that allowed us to grab a little bit of extra territory from the Eastern Roman Empire without needing to declare our own war. So that's kind of nice. And, yeah, so we ripped off a little chunk. So we're going to keep on doing that. Of course, we're going to need to wait for truces to expire and everything else, which is fine. Why are we building a spy network in a Scythian revolt? Sorry, I just noticed this. We don't need one. Let's build one in the Eastern Roman Empire. There we go. Okay. And the Potomac colony is doing nicely. It's still a bit of a mess from a border gore standpoint. We'll try and see if we can clean that up a little bit. We have our army over here. Alright, so the army's doing well, the fleet's doing well. We're continuing to explore all those good things. So, let's see what it is that we're going to do right out of the gates. I did remember to go ahead and decommission my forts. Though, we might end up right back at war. Actually, hold on. Let me see. What is my... War exhaustion's not a problem. Overextension is a bit of a problem. Okay, so we need some of these cores to form first. Alright. Exploration complete. Am I ready to circumnavigate the globe? I don't know. I would really like to do it while Ferdinand Magellan is still in the fleet. I mean... try it? Yeah, let's try it. Let's go. A rebel uprising. Scythian separatists. I could provoke the revolt. I don't see any need to. The nobility still recall the days when the Empress was just the first among many nobles. They yearn for a return to those days and are actively pressuring her to restore to them lost rights and privileges. I don't care about the government reform progress. We can burn that off. North American fur trade. The natives of North America have always traded and sold animal furs, and the Europeans colonizing America started participating in the trade from the beginning of their arrival. The English settlers established trading posts early, and it has become one of the main economic ventures in North America. Our traders and colonists are capitalizing on this trade. Okay, well, England gained the ducats. So be it. Alright, summon a diet. What do we got? Clergy urged us to build a magnificent house of worship in Cyprus. They still want us to do that. Nobility, see... Auvergne, no... The pitiful state of our coffers is a matter of great concern to the burghers. They urge us to moderate our spending so that our treasury may be replenished. Have at least 4,200 ducats. You know, we're going to build that temple. In Cyprus. That's what we're going to do. Because that's easy enough. 4,000 ducats. I mean, we might be able to get there. Maybe. I need some nice events to happen in order to get up there in any kind of reasonable time frame. With generous liberties we have granted our merchants, we have ended up with a situation where people simply don't want to do honest work anymore. Lose ducats. Oh my goodness, you're gonna go through all that? I don't know. Alright, we got a revolt to deal with. Rebel scum. Alright. Seems the government that governs the least governs the best, as far as those outside the capital are concerned. Our non-involvement in Kosovo's affairs have proved beneficial. Local economy is booming. We'll go with the trade power modifier. Alright, you can just sit there in Athens right now. The Wenro Federation is asking us to give them 255 ducats in exchange for favors. We will accept. High naval attrition. Yeah. The epidemics that swept Spain in the 1590s significantly reduced the population. In addition, as Philip II, this is the historical, we get severe plague. Okay. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Well, I think they're on their way back home because they're not going to make it. And the exploration fleet is gone. Unfortunate. Well, let's get a new one being built. We have a shipyard here, so yep. We gained a core province. Dante de Bazaine, Bazane's spending habits have raised some eyebrows. He has been spending large amounts of money, far larger than anyone in his position should have access to, distributing gifts to the local burghers in his home region, improving the local infrastructure. An investigation has revealed the facts. Rather than serving the Empress to the best of his abilities, Dante has been funneling state funds to Cape Verde in order to boost his popularity there. While this has been a boon to the local economy, such practices could prove damaging to the state as a whole if tolerated. Local unrest. Gain some corruption. Can we probably eat the corruption? Yeah, I think we can eat the corruption. Yeah, because we can just pay down to reduce it. Do you have anywhere else here with a shipyard? You have a shipyard. We're gonna go all heavy ships. Ability to lose some influence. I don't care. Hold on, I'm looking for a place to build a ship. Probably build some more shipyards. I guess we'll go here. A royal marriage is rarely a matter of love, rather is a diplomatic opportunity which is not to be wasted. It is also of great importance that the future consort is of suitable status and is advantageous if she or he is a foreigner, so as not to disturb the balance of internal politics. However, even an empress can become love-struck. Then all such matters seem to melt away, from her point of view at least. A local from Skopje province has caught Aonia's the First's eye. She appears to be happier than ever, entirely and endlessly enamored. While our nobles and advisors are less than pleased, a union between Anya First and her beloved has strong support among the commoners of the realm. Let's see. National unrest -2. Local unrest -3. Nobles displeased with consort until the 26th of January 1568. So for 10 years, we get a local tax and that's local, not national. Lose 20 prestige, lose 20 legitimacy. You know what? We'll take it. Well, we successfully managed to keep the truth from the rest of the court. It's only a question of time until it gets out, unless we do something. The Empress Anya the First recently discovered that her husband, Prince Consort Orissos, is having an affair. Jeez, like just got married. Not only that, but the other guilty culprit has none other than our advisor, Eudocia Solaro. The trust we put in her was obviously unfounded. Lose 463. That's a lot of ducats. I will lose the 10 prestige. The knowledge, the divine spark that rests inside all humanity may be liberated and returned to its heavenly source. Our Gnostic tradition of attaining wisdom has resulted in an influx of many great minds. Alright, well, growing up in Skopje, Horatius enjoyed learning of the world. He was always asking questions and often pondered ways to make life easier for people or how to make any given task more effective. Okay, so this is just the diplomatic consort. So we get some power. Alright. How is our overextension? 15%. Should go away as soon as this is done. No one apparently wants to work, and we're losing buckets. Do we have any merchants available? No. Right, what trade node is our colony in? It's in this one. We have 13%. All right. Where does the money coming out of this trade node go? Here. I see. High taxes and cultural religious differences that cause the unhappiness amongst their citizens. Ignore unrest. Gain 20% local autonomy. Insula. Alright, fine. Our producers become complacent as our use of Smithian economics led to our production techniques being so advanced. Production stifled. Actually, it seems to have translated into higher prices. I think we can eat the inflation. Yeah, we can eat the inflation. I could burn a bunch of power to reduce the inflation away. All right. So our overextension is now at 0. Okay. This is from Creek, right? Yeah, that's Creek. I probably need to bring over at least one more army. What about you? Susquehannock. I don't think you would ally, but you have no allies, so you know what? We're gonna take it. I have no need to call any allies to my war. Thank you. We just need to lay siege, and then we'll be done. Yeah, so we're going to have to fight the Creek, and we're going to have to fight the Iroquois again. Hold the phone. Send a colonist. And send another colonist. Oh, this must be a colonist that the actual colonial nation had sent it there. Merchants and captains of trade vessels in Almeria have sent a representative to the government describing their home as increasingly lawless land, where piracy runs rampant and ships and ports are routinely raided by privateers. They argue that the government has neglected them and request funding to build defenses against the growing threats. If this request is not granted, many feel like they have already lost too much and will take their business elsewhere. 100 ducats. You can have it. Our official in Ibiza has earned a reputation as a greedy and cruel person. The local populace have gathered to petition to have him removed. Alright, get rid of him then. Let's see, very aggressive. No aggressive. Okay. So once we're done here, we're gonna have to just park down there, and there we go. 100. Yep. March down there in case we have any angry locals. The citizens of Art have grown tired of the local influence of greedy Syradesian merchants. We'll protect trade. England has embraced printing press. Scythian. Well, we can at the moment convert it. It's going to take a long time. Only for strict enforcement and views regarding ethical conduct and corruption has helped make our state more honest place. It is also not earning her many friends among our administrators and clerks. While we have deterred from taking bribes, many are actively working to slow down the cogs of the government machinery through all the means available to them. We'll lose 75 admin power to root them out. Oh, hold on. Hold the phone. Mothball the forts again. And the Prince Consort is continuing to have affairs. Get rid of him then. Orisos is our new... Okay, another Orisos. Native Uprising. Yep. And it's done. Elkana's asking us to give them 259 ducats in exchange for favors. We'll go ahead and do that. I can never remember where this is. The cotton production in one of our colonies has come into focus. It seems that it generates quite a lot of money. We'll tax it. Give me a second. Ah, here it is. Under technology, institutions. Printing press. Needs to be embraced in at least 10% of our autonomy modified development, but is only embraced in 0.0%. But it is spreading. One of your advisors is suggesting selling off noble titles to anyone who can afford to pay. It could bring in lots of money and open a way for social advancement for the rich if we do, but it would devalue the idea of nobility and perhaps upset the existing aristocratic families. You know what? We're going to do it. 10 loyalty, we can eat that. 800 ducats. All right, we have a new heir. We have no Casus Belli. I have plenty of manpower. Now, because that went to the colonial nation, that did not affect my aggressive expansion. I see. Okay, yep, they're trying to settle. All right. Do I want to fabricate a claim? I believe that I do want to fabricate a claim. We're going to hit them, and then we're going to send troops over to the New World, and then we're going to see what we're going to do over there. Alright, so... let's say Castoria. Alright. So we have 25 years to take advantage of that claim. England. The Wenro will join, but... what's your issue? Oh, he has a truce. England has declared war. They would still join here. You still have a truce? For 8 years. Interesting. I mean, we don't still have a truce. We do still have a truce. Oh. Then we need to wait for that to go away first. But it'll go away in 3 years, which is plenty. Wallachian separatists. Raska. Which is right there. Alright. Oh, they attacked the settlement. And we wiped them out immediately. Alright, let's see. Can I park there? I can, in fact, park there and be fine. Oh, all of my large ships, right. And Magellan, unfortunately, did not make it to circumnavigate the globe. Well, we'll recruit a new explorer. Alright, trade good as fish. Oh, we can summon a diet. Let's just do that real quick. Clergy want a magnificent house of worship in Crete. The nobility want us to conquer some land, and the burghers have identified the Leeward Islands as a fertile area well suited to colonization. I'm sure it is. Especially since England is colonizing Hispaniola. Well... Coastal center of trade. James River. Do I have a colonist to send? I do not. No, these are not the Leeward Islands. Well, you know what? Let's just go to Crete and let's build the temple. Because we can. Build the temple. That's easy. And the question is, do we want to start building a... Why does Potomac have territory down here? In Florida? I mean, that's fine, I guess. We apparently have 49% trade power in the Caribbean trade node. That's interesting. I mean, I'll take it. Yeah, we might start sending colonists into the Caribbean. Miners have hit a massive deposit of gold. We gain 1,800 ducats. And we can upgrade the tower. 2,500 ducats. I don't know if we're going to do that just yet. Alright, but this is where we're going to go ahead and end the episode. So we'll go ahead and stop here. How the colony's coming along. That's halfway done. Yeah, about halfway done. They're at war with England, huh? The Newfoundland colony. Crown colony of England. I see. Alright, well, we're now in a colonial competition with England. Well, that's on point, so we will see how that goes. But for now, we'll stop here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you next time.